G'day and welcome to Gender Critiques. When I refer to indoctrination, it's not about them being, trans people being accepted, that I'm like, that I'm getting upset about. It is the fact that these kids are being indoctrinated. What they're being indoctrinated into is believing that they have, like the girls, they as girls have no right to set boundaries, believing, they're being told basically they can't set boundaries, they can't assert their boundaries, and by that, if you want an example, I mean with the toilets and stuff, male, female toilets in schools, and change rooms, etc. So these young girls, or girl guides, these young girls are being told that if they are made to feel uncomfortable by the fact that they're sharing their female bathrooms, their private places where they get changed and they're vulnerable, etc., with teenage boys, because those teenage boys identify as being female, right? If those girls are feeling uncomfortable about that, they're being told that they are bigots. Now that's not fucking cool. And that's basically that's telling them that they're not, a boundary is what you set when that's the limit of your safety zone, your security. That's where you stop being comfortable and you begin to be distinctly uncomfortable, right? That's the boundary. That's where you don't want to cross into that negative territory where you feel vulnerable or, like violated, etc. Now, these girls are being told that they're not allowed to set a boundary there, by which is, I don't want to have boys in my change room. I don't want to have boys in my toilets. So they're not allowed to set those now because they're bigots. That's what I mean. That's an example of what I'm referring to when I say that the young girls are being told that they cannot set boundaries and that they're not allowed to assert those boundaries because they're getting pressured into being, bigots. In high schools and stuff, the young girls, the track teams and stuff that are competing against these young men that are identifying as female, and they're whooping ass in athletics and stuff, and the girls aren't allowed to feel uncomfortable or sad or angry about this because they'll be told they're bigots. This is bullshit, and that's what I have an issue with. Girls getting indoctrinated into believing that is the status quo and that's right or good, or that's when it's blatant. It's not. It's wrong. It's not on. It's fucked. And the other thing is that I feel that this young generation of kids are being indoctrinated, is being indoctrinated into these kids, is that they're being told by, social media, they're being told by society, by social media, by counsellors, by bloody, online on the websites, etc., by their peers, by, trans rights activists that are, with public platforms. They're being told from almost every single sphere that that stereotype gender roles are something that are inherent within you, when they are in fact, when they are not. They are a social construct. So, and these kids are being told that if you don't conform to, if you're a girl and you don't conform to the feminine stereotypes, then that means that you're a boy in a girl's body, this is what is being indoctrinated into these kids. They're little young boys, if they're quite effeminate, they're being told that if they're effeminate, if they don't like sport and if they'd rather play around with makeup and shit, they're being told that they must be a girl in a boy's body. That's fucking blatant, regressive, sexist bullshit, and it's getting indoctrinated into kids. So that's what I'm referring to. Not saying trans acceptance. You can accept trans people, that's no drama, but what I want to see is, how about the focus being on accepting that if a girl is like gender non-conforming, if she doesn't like fucking dresses or makeup and she'd rather kick the footy around and this and that and have short hair and wear shorts, if she's like that, I want to see her being told, that's okay, you're a girl with your own unique personality, that you don't conform to societal gendered stereotypes, and that's okay. You don't have to. That's fucking fine. Be a girl, be a tomboy, be whatever you want. You're a girl, but you can still be whatever you want. Doesn't mean you're a boy in a girl's body. And that's what they're getting indoctrinated to believe. Which is it's bullshit, mate. It really is bullshit. So, I'm not saying that they're being indoctrinated into trans acceptance. What I'm saying is that they are being indoctrinated into stereotyped gender role acceptance, and that's fucked.